Okay, this is a simple demo of how the Farm Agent app works. You go to Chrome, I have it here down, and you go to search. The link of the app is farm. Okay, this is it here. farmagentug.vercel.app. Okay, so you search, and this is the landing page we say, and it summarizes what the app is about. Okay, it's a farm records app that has been made to work offline. Sorry about the messages. That is going to be made that it works offline. Okay, actually, even from this moment, even if I switch off the internet right now, it will continue working. I think it's better to show it in real. Yeah, it will continue working. Okay, so we get started. All right, down here at the bottom we have terms of service and we have privacy policy. Read through. Okay, if you most of it is about how we shall be using your data. Okay, and just here it's talking about right now the app has been built for chicken, but we shall be adding other projects of animals soon, like goats, rabbits, and cows, and sheep, ducks, and all that. But right now it is for chicken. Okay, all right, so get started. And all right, this is the first step. If you already have an account, for example, you're signing into a new phone or you're using a laptop or whatever, then you tap on sign into existing account, put in your details. But for now, I expect the person who is watching this has never. So create new account, put in your name. I'll be Katoto today. Okay, and you continue. Now it asks you, it automatically generates your farmer ID. You have to keep this somewhere because this is what you will use to sign into any other device that you have. And even when you lose your device, you'll be able to get your records back. That's why this whole thing is good, that the digital records keeping, your records are consistent. You create a farmer ID. Today it will be 1234. You confirm it, 1234, and that's it. Your details have been saved. Now we have started the farm itself. What's the name of your farm? Okay, we can call it Domos Poultry, and your number can be 07012345678889 or something like that. Put in the region where you are. I mean, wherever Katoto stays, Katoto land, and you continue. You create your first batch. Okay, this is going to be batch 1 of 2026, and then you select the farm type. Like I said, this has been built for chicken. That's why you see the options they are giving you are layers, broilers, and indigenous birds. For us, let's do indigenous birds. I don't know if they also have names. Yeah, but we call them locally Nkoko Nganda or Nkoko Ntoro from wherever you're from. So the start date is like I'm receiving the birds today, and the initial count I'm getting 200. You complete setup. So once you have completed setup, it saves all your data, and now the screen comes back as if you're starting, and this is the screen you'll get every time you load into your application. Because this is sensitive information, you have to have your PIN on hand. Okay, 1234, and we enter, and there our application has started working. Okay, so we have different levels. We have daily at the bottom here. We have daily entry, things that you have to save, information that you have to keep daily about your farm. Okay, for example, did you lose any birds today since they came? Feeds, how many bags did you give them in kgs? That is, how many kilograms of feeds did you give them? Of course, this, as the birds grow, will keep on growing. Water, how many liters did the birds take? Then you can also record an expense. Is there some other expense that you incurred? Okay, here is the category: in feeds, in medicine, in vaccines, wood shavings, labor, transport, so on and so forth. Okay, then you put whichever category you select here, Okay, if it is medicine, then you put the item name, which kind of medicine it was, then the supplier who gave you that medicine, okay, and so on and so forth. Down here it can be, okay, the quantity. Okay, the quantity is maybe I got one, and I don't know, medicine I think is maybe in pieces, one, I don't know, one dose, and at how much was each dose, 2500, and then it automatically multiplies for you, and you save. Okay, you press save and it goes. And you can also record the sale. Did you bring in some new money today? Okay, what did you sell? Was it eggs? Was it live chicken? Was it manure? Was it culled birds? How many, the quantity, in which unit, crates, trays, and so on, the unit price, and then you save. Yeah, that's more or less, that's daily. So weekly we also have the same thing, but now the different things, we are looking at average weight. How many bags of feed do you still have? Did you get any illness this week? Which illness? What is the weather like? Okay, under health, did you vaccinate? With which vaccine? Which reason? All this is information. Now, all this information at the beginning makes no sense, but in 5, 6, 7 months, in a year or two, as it compiles up, you start seeing a pattern. That's why keeping data is so important. You start seeing a pattern. Do we get the same diseases every time? So on and so forth. And lastly, we have our reports, the birds we have, how many are still around, how many have died, the mortality rate, our expenses, are we in profit or are we in loss? Yeah. And lastly, the settings. This is your account, of course. Okay, like I said, you have to keep this farmer ID somewhere. You have to write it on a paper somewhere with your pin. And then the current project, if you want to add another project, you tap here, then you redo the whole thing. Like you put in a new which are you now getting maybe layers, you do that whole thing, and that is it. Oh yes, you can download the application as an APK. This is for Android phones, but if you don't want to download, continue using it as a web app. It can continue working normally. Locking the app is about, maybe you're going somewhere and because data is sensitive, you tap lock and it locks it. Delete account, you delete all the records that you have saved so far. Lastly, here, this one gives you the batch that you own. Whichever new project you put, they will be here. Okay, here, up here on the thing, on the hamburger menu. So it can be batch 1, batch 2, batch 3, batch 4, batch 5, and so on, for all the batches that you have. Some people bring like in a year 3-4 times. That is more or less it. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy. To make it easy for yourself, you can tap on these 3 dots on down here at the bottom of Google Chrome. For me, mine is up, but yours may be down, yours may be up. On the 3 buttons, then you can save the whole thing. You can save the application. It's like making it easy for you to go to it. You say add home screen, desktop site, add home screen. Oh no, that was not it. Sorry. Add to add home screen. This one will save it as you put the name there, and it will save it like a small app, but it's for Chrome, for you to easily connect to it. Let's just do it like that. So if you come to your home screen, here it is. I had another one. Yeah, here it is. You just tap on it and it opens. Thank you.